Hi there, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be reorganizing my pantry and giving it a nice makeover. Our pantry is a great space. There's lots of room and a lot of different, very deep shelves. At one point it was nice and organized, and then as time went by, things started to accumulate as they do, and I noticed all of a sudden we had dishes, we had craft supplies, we had tools, we had all sorts of different like dog bowls, candles, all sorts of things that don't need to be in there. They can go other places or we can get rid of them. I have lots of different containers. A lot of them still work really well, but many I'm not using to the best of their ability. There's no reason to have sealed chip bags in a sealed container that's meant for dry goods. So I'm just going to be kind of looking at those types of things and getting our pantry back to where it needs to be so that it is both functional and pleasant to look at. Right now, it's the beginning of summer break, so if I don't get a handle on this right now, as my kids are home more, things are really going to spin out of control. So that's what I'm going to do today. The first thing I'm doing is emptying the pantry completely, and then I'm going to focus on getting it nice and clean so that I'm starting with a fresh blank slate. I emptied all of my current containers and then took the time to give them a good scrub, and let me tell you, that was so worth it. I had overlooked that way too long. They had really built up a good layer of grime, and washing them was totally worth it. It made them feel brand new, and definitely something I need to make sure I do more often. Once I got the pantry clean, I really noticed how scuffed up and chipped the edges of my shelves were. I figure a cheap, effective way to handle that is just lay down some shelf paper. It comes in so many different patterns, and during this project, I almost wished I had been braver and really went with something bold. But I settled on this nice beigey kind of faux marble look, and I think it turned out great.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I've become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since '99. What I thought was gone was sitting in my pocket in plain sight all along. I think it's time for me to go, burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way, fell between the poles, pulling stitches. Time to let go, so come what may. Don't look before you leave. What you give, you get to keep. So long, farewell, bye-bye. Let's have a toast for those lost old lives. And my crooked little heart that seems so rebellious is falling apart right now. I'm bleeding.
Once I had all of the clean containers filled, I went ahead and moved them back into the pantry. I didn't worry too much about placement at this point, but I did have a little bit of fun kind of trying to organize them by zone. I did purchase 16 of these clear containers for the right side of the pantry. The thing I like about them is they're nice and clear and they look pretty, but they also come with dividers, so you can separate each container into sections if you need to. And if not, you have the flexibility to leave the container open for bulkier items. I'm intentionally making this side of my pantry more of a grab and go kind of situation. That way you can just see what you want, grab it easily, and it also makes making lunches for school a lot easier. I purchased this 3-tier can organizer from Walmart because I needed a functional way to sort my cans, and I really like how it turned out. I probably could have bought another stand for the cans, but I'm a big fan of using things that I have, and I just so happen to have 2 of these Lazy Susans. I can just give them a quick spin to see all the different items I have, and it eliminates the need to dig behind to reach what I'm looking for. I put a few empty baskets at the top of the pantry. That way I have a dedicated space for any extra or surplus items. I refer to it as my built-in bulk. I'm storing lightweight bulk items on the other side. For more bulk storage, I'm using these very simple containers that I found at Walmart. And if any sort of packaging is a little too bright or loud, I'm just putting the items into clear, hefty bags. I folded up all my reusable bags and stacked them one by one inside one of the containers that'll go on the top shelf. If you're worried about me storing something up this high, just remember it's very lightweight and I'm also 5'11". I used to keep my aprons on this hook right by the door and they were always kind of this mangled mess, so instead I hung a command hook and just put them on the back side of the pantry door. Very easy and out of sight. I like to label my items not only because it helps with placement, but it also sends you just a super fast visual cue when you're forming your grocery list. You see an empty container, you see the label, and you know you need more almonds. For these acrylic containers, I'm using a clear label. Now these don't show up super well, and I might replace them with a different colored label at some point, but for now I'm going to go with it. I ordered these clip-on labels for my bulk bins. They come with a dry erase marker so you can write the label, but I wanted to stay consistent, so I used my label maker and just stuck on the same labels I've been using on all my other containers.
Sometimes we yell when we're sad, and sometimes we laugh when we're afraid. Sometimes we smile when we're mad, and some lines we wished we'd never said. Stop for a minute, stop and breathe for a minute. Long it over your head, try to listen instead. You'll be just fine. Sometimes we yell when we're sad, and sometimes we laugh when we're afraid. Sometimes we smile when we're mad.
I'm really happy with how the pantry turned out. It's much more functional and much more pleasant to be in. Now keep in mind, I do have lots of extra space, very deep shelves, should I ever need to use that room. But I prefer a more minimal look, and I really enjoy the simplicity. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for keeping me company. I'll see you next time. Bye.